What is jhakas in your language?
Chakas.
You're Indian, right? So
Yes.
Indians we are using mud jhakas. So you are the best person to ask this.
Yeah, Chakas would be right now for me an island vacation.
Do you think the youth nowadays is after sugar mama and sugar daddy?
I don't know where is youth heading.
Hello everyone, I'm Nishi Khan and you are watching Nishi Notions only on N6. Life is not about the storm to pass. It's all about how to dance in the rain. So I'm starting a brand new show with the name of Nishi Notions. Actually, this is podcast. So I have a very nice friend of mine in my podcast, and I would like to introduce her. First of all, the thing is that I will start that she is a blogger, influencer, a very well-known blogger influencer. And let's talk about her professionalism. She has done masters in health sciences and public health at London Metropolitan University from UK. And she has done a lot of training for the diet management and fitness. So I welcome Saba in my podcast. Saba, hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you, Nishi, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much for being here in my podcast. So बात शुरू करते हैं हम सबसे पहले कि जैसे मतलब माशाल्लाह you have a tremendous background experience regarding your education. You studied your education, you did your masters from UK and then coming back to Canada. How was your experience?
Well, to be very honest, like I completed my masters from England, London Metropolitan University, as you already mentioned, and I got a PhD in scholarship. So the plan was to settle down there, but then comes my husband and he likes to explore world, and then he thought, why not check North America after the Middle East, after the Europe, then let's just go explore our lives, because this is the age where
Right.
we can get hands-on experience on many things. So
Yeah.
that way we thought, let's do Canada.
Right.
So we came to Canada, and then it was nice. But this is the only country where I do not have my relatives, and that's where I started. I thought I have to get to social, do something socially, and get involved with the, because like as a healthcare professional, you would understand that we always want to give back to our community.
Obviously.
So that has got me into blogging.
Right.
But when I talk about my master's in England, my master's thesis is published in elementary pharmacology and therapeutics. I did a lot of research.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I was more involved in research. I have interest to work with sophisticated softwares and do some research, comparative analysis, and see where the world is heading
Oh wow,
and
that's
how we can bring a change. Yeah.
that's very nice of it. I'll definitely talk about the where the world is heading. So इसमें मुझे एक दिल चाह रहा है कि आपसे पूछूं कि where we as a human is heading to. Honestly, I mean, if we talk about like environmental whatever is happening, like the wildfire and all that stuff,
Yeah,
how to
that's
save
very
the earth? I mean, what's your own opinion about it?
See, I think as a blogger, I've worked with a lot of brands which are eco-friendly, and I try to step up and do as much as I can to educate people. But it's like it takes time.
Right.
But I would really want, as we say, where we are heading, that the change should come faster.
Right.
And this has to be acknowledged and actually followed everywhere, so that our next generation is helped. So that way, like, yes, we need to start using more eco-friendly products and try to think like, how whatever actions we are doing, is it supporting earth? Like how whenever we decide something for ourselves, we always check whether it is good, bad, and ugly for us. So I think same kind of mentality or mindset should be, our approach should be there when we are using products, and to bring that change as early as possible.
Yeah, absolutely right. Okay, let's, as you're an influencer and blogger as well, so let's talk about the social media. So कहाँ देखते हो आप कि जैसे social media, how it influences our life? Like,
Oh.
suppose in terms of our youth, जो teenagers हैं.
Oh my God. I think
What to post and what not to. It's a big question mark in front of me.
seriously, like, I cannot stress this more, because the generation is all about social media. Like, those were the times where people used to sit and talk. Now everyone, even if they're sitting and talking, they have phones in their hand. So social media has a bigger impact.
Yeah.
So I think somewhere down the line, if you're using this tool to the benefit of the people,
Yeah.
and to the benefit of your own self, it will help your family, and it will bring
Absolutely.
that impact which you vision for. So
Exactly. यहाँ पे one thing I'll definitely add up कि जैसे I'll just give you an example. जैसे आप कह रहे हो कि हाथ में फ़ोन होता है, one day my young son, he woke up and he said, okay, greetings, good morning or assalamu alaikum to dad. And then what dad responded, how he responded, that he was just looking at his phone, and he
I
said,
know.
like, without looking at him, he said, okay, assalamu alaikum, how are you, ye wo sab. So at least I said, yeah, at least eye contact तो
Correct.
करो ना.
Correct.
This is really important.
Correct.
Like अगर हम अपने जनरेशन के साथ, हम अपनी यूथ के साथ, बच्चों के साथ अगर आई कांटेक्ट करके बात नहीं कर रहे, अगर हम अपने फ़ोन पे हैं तो फ्यूचर में डेफिनेटली दे गोना डू वर्स देन दिस.
Exactly. So I think, like, I'm a new mom, you know it. I have an infant. So what I feel is, like, back home, like when I was an infant, my mama,
Yeah.
she never had a cell phone in her hand. I feel like that. Like,
Exactly.
and now my daughter,
Yeah.
she's watching me use cell phones so in and out of my life. Then she thinks that is something fascinating. And she always want to grab it. Like, I think this is how life is.
And especially the
getting
toddlers,
influenced.
toddlers
Yes.
are always like
Now-
attracted towards whatever the thing is glowing or something like screen time or whatever.
So I think it's just like that. Like, now we are so engrossed in cell phones. Like, people, like, they themselves, they might be thinking. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they think that this is the most fascinating thing on earth, and that's the reason they want it
Yeah.
more than anything.
Uh-huh.
So I think maybe what I was thinking for my own self, honestly speaking, is that I should control on using my phone, because I started with my full-time job as well. So I was thinking to make a discipline,
Yeah.
wherein I'm doing my job, I'm blogging this hour, and I'm not touching my phone. Like, I think this will bring a change, so that my daughter, or she doesn't grow up with this kind of tech and in social
tech savvy or
life.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, I just hope.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they
Sometimes
just-
when I'm on my phone, sometimes my children used to say, "Mom, have you ever noticed your screen time?" This is a big question for me.
Correct.
Being a mom, sometimes I have to think about it. And sometimes, what happens is that I just suddenly close my phone for hours and hours.
I think the best thing is
Yeah.
not even to keep on silent, but just to switch it off and then switch
Yeah.
it on. Because
Yeah.
see, like, if there is anything urgent, what I'm doing, honest, I don't know. As a blogger,
Yeah.
if I'm putting it on air, how would it go? But I'm just switching off my Wi-Fi and data, so that, like, if there are any important calls, I still attend, and important text I can reply, which is like close family members.
Obviously,
and all.
yeah.
But being this, I think, because there's nothing that is very important that has to, which needs me more than anything
Yeah,
in my family.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
अब तो क्वाइट मोड भी आ गया, मोड्स भी आ गए. अब तो खुद सिस्टम इतना स्मार्ट होता जा रहा है कि वी हैव टू कोप अप विद
बट
एवरीथिंग.
मुझे वो डिटैच करने
हाँ.
के लिए, मेरा माइंडसेट डिटैच करने के लिए, मुझे वो ऑफ करना सोच रही हूँ मैं, बिकॉज आई हैव ट्राइड अ
No,
लॉट.
this is what I'm
This
doing.
is what I'm
This is
thinking.
what I'm
Yeah.
doing already, and this
Oh,
works.
that's amazing.
This works.
That's
Honestly,
amazing.
this
So
works. You
I'm
just
still taking
focus to
baby
your
steps.
yeah. You just focus whatever you're doing at that time. If your phone is switched off,
Yeah.
you just focus towards your family, towards your children,
true.
whatever. Even you're cooking,
Yes.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it helps.
It helps.
So okay, so let's talk about the random flash questions.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be very quick in that.
Okay.
So I'm having a cue card in front of me, and viewers को भी बताते चलें कि we are now trying to I'm actually now trying to knock out Saba. So देखते हैं कि Saba कैसा respond करती हैं इसके लिए. You have to be very quick. Okay. How you describe yourself in one word?
Hardworking.
Good. Okay, your say about sexism.
Beep. Because it cannot be
I
explained in
think
one word.
being a woman, I can speak about it like
Yes.
for hours and hours
Yes,
and hours.
and it
क्योंकि-
would be unfair to use a word.
Good. Okay. पैसा बढ़ा या प्यार?
Pyar.
One word for feelings. What do you think feelings क्या हैं?
Feelings needs to be acknowledged. मेरे
Right.
हिसाब से
बिल्कुल.
जब आप acknowledge करोगे तब आप हर चीज़ कर सकोगे, अंडरस्टैंड कर सकोगे, गिव कर सकोगे, लाइक यू कैन लाइक प्ले अराउंड इट, या जो
Right.
भी है, लाइक
जो मेरी थॉट्स हैं, मुझे तो यही लगता है कि अगर आपकी फीलिंग्स और एहसास नहीं है प्यार के
Acknowledge
अंदर,
नहीं है.
स्पेशली प्यार के
हाँ.
अंदर, सो उस प्यार का मकसद ही नहीं है.
एग्जैक्टली समटाइम्स इट्स देयर बट यू कैन नॉट एक्नॉलेज,
Yeah.
यू डोंट, सामने वाले को शायद समझ नहीं आती है,
नहीं आती
या
है.
फिर आपको
Yeah.
वो यू नो हाईलाइट करनी पड़ती है.
एक्नॉलेजमेंट तो है ही नहीं
वो
आजकल की दुनिया
ही
में.
तो दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. बट आपको
बहुत
यू नो
कम लोग हैं, 10% भी नहीं होंगे. आई थिंक सो.
That's true. So I think acknowledgement is very important.
Yeah.
जब आप बोल देते हो निशी थैंक यू फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी, that itself makes so much, like, you know, because
Absolutely.
this is an effort you're
This makes your
taking.
day.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What is jhakas in your language?
Chakas.
You're Indian, right? So
Yes.
Indians, they're using much jhakas. So you are the best person to ask this.
Yeah, Chakas would be right now for me an island vacation. No one there.
Right, right.
Socially detached.
Socially detached. Okay, that's the most
That's the
important
catch,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, so what do you mean by complicated in Punjabi?
Complicated in Punjabi?
Yeah. That's a tricky one.
Oh, complicated in Punjabi.
All Punjabis can answer this question very well.
Help me. Complicated. Okay, I am not from Punjabi background.
Right. Okay, pass it. Okay, you
Pass.
can pass. You can pass the
Yeah.
questions. So your huge crush ever?
Huge crush ever. अभी तो रणबीर कपूर है.
Oh, hi.
हाँ यार. वही है ना दीपिका का husband?
Yes. Yes.
So
Okay.
I am on the right crush.
वैसे एक बात बताऊं, आई डोंट नो, ये पता चले रणवीर के सारे फैंस मेरे 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 पीछे पड़ जाए. मुझे थोड़ा सा ना पागल लगता है कभी कभी.
Like I don't know, but अभी उसकी you know मेरा भी on and
But
off है.
at times
अभी movie
he's
आई
so
अच्छी है उसकी,
intellectual.
तो I like
At
it.
times he's so intellectual. I was like watching one of the कोई fashion
Well,
show था.
when we talk about
Manish
intellectual,
Malhotra
yeah,
का.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, the way he was like talking was so intellectual. कभी उसकी आते हैं ऐसी हरकतें ऐसी लगती हैं, मुझे लगता है इससे हो क्या गया.
I
So
know.
वो चीज़
See,
है.
when we
But
talk
he's an
about
intellectual
that,
person.
yeah,
Intellectual guy.
When I talk about that, I think I would say Shah Rukh, because I think I have not matched his wittiness to any of the Indian actors yet. So that way, but you know, अभी जो bubbly, humorous या कुछ भी ले लो, time pass जो you know देखने में ठीक ठाक लगे.
So especially मुझे उसका वो बड़ा अच्छा लगा, नशे
Correct.
से नशे
I
से
know.
चढ़ गई. Oh my God, it was I think it was among his very beginning movies.
Yes, अभी उसकी movie आई है ना, this तुम क्या मिले, that song, I'm just going gaga
Oh,
over
really?
it. Yeah,
I have to listen
इसीलिए
it.
उस अभी मेरा
अच्छा.
फिलहाल ये crush है. It keeps changing every month.
That's nice. Okay.
See, constant is the only change in the life, right?
Constance is the only husband, you know. और वो भी क्या होता है कि 10 साल बाद अच्छा okay fine husband है, अच्छा बस ठीक है husband है.
वही तो यार, अभी उसमें सारे इंटेलेक्चुअल ढूंढ लो, सब कुछ ढूंढ लो. अब देखने के लिए एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए तो एंटरटेनमेंट ही चाहिए ना.
Absolutely, बिल्कुल जी. Okay, how would you tackle or deal with unnecessary attitude?
Unnecessary attitude. Talk to my hand. I don't have time for shit show.
Best. One thing men should know about women.
One thing.
हाँ,
No.
only one thing which you want कि हाँ भाई ये चीज़ जो है ना ये बंदों को पता होनी चाहिए कि औरत के बारे में.
Equality.
Wow, that's amazing. जो होती नहीं है. Even जब क्या होता है कि अभी आजकल वो भी चल रहा था, जब पेमेंट्स आती हैं, जब
Correct.
उसमें भी इक्वालिटी नहीं है.
Correct.
अभी तक नहीं है, आजकल के ज़माने में भी
Correct.
नहीं है, but unfortunately anyhow.
But you know, as a mother of a daughter, you should understand कि efforts दोनों के लिए equal है. So
Exactly.
why is this inequality?
Sometimes I feel like women have to do more.
Yes.
Yeah.
They always have to do more.
Yeah.
And they are multitasking, they are doing everything more. And, you know, they even, वो बोलते हैं ना, हर सक्सेसफुल आदमी के पीछे लड़की औरत ही होती है.
औरत की होती है बिल्कुल. और
सही
औरत
है.
के पीछे कौन होता है?
वो भी
हर
होता है,
सक्सेसफुल
husband ही होता है.
मुझे लगता है हर सक्सेसफुल औरत के पीछे औरत ही होती है और औरत के पीछे भी औरत होती है. और वो समझती हूँ उसकी माँ होती है. Anyhow,
Oh.
this is my perspective.
That's very
Because
good.
this is Nishi notion, so I have to
Yes, of
sometimes,
course.
yeah. So anyhow, हर एक का perspective
सही
different
है,
हो
सही
सकता
है.
है. So
And I respect that.
yeah, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Do you have obsessions in terms of like love, relationship, or cleanliness, जैसे सफाई बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ होते हैं ना ऑब्सेस लोग होते हैं बार बार हाथ धो रहे हैं मेरे जैसे लोग
Oh.
दरवाजे को भी हाथ लगा रहे हैं टिश्यू पकड़ के हाथ लगा रहे हैं ना क्लिनिक्स या whatever पेपर टॉवल पकड़ के so
I think I have a balanced obsession about everything, where like yes, cleanliness is always on my mind, but I don't know if it's an OCD, but yes,
it is
it is underlined under my. I don't want to highlight it, otherwise my husband would be like.
और
yes.
OCD का ट्रीटमेंट क्या है? What is the treatment for OCD?
OCD का ट्रीटमेंट है acceptance and enjoy, because इतनी that's an
जो
effort.
बहुत ज्यादा ऑब्सेशंस में चले जाते हैं उनको तो फिर वो मट्टी में भी हाथ डलवाते
Oh,
हैं
नहीं,
और
नहीं, नहीं,
मतलब
नहीं.
वो सारा
Not
का
that
सारा फिर
extreme.
वो
इसलिए I said balanced obsession.
कॉग्निटिव थेरेपीज एंड
हाँ,
वो
हाँ,
सारी
इसलिए I
चीजें
said balanced obsession,
Right.
which is good.
Yeah, perfectly. So items or objects you're forgetting all the time.
Items and objects. I always feel कि मैं अपनी बेबी का बॉटल वॉश नहीं कर रही हूँ. I always feel that even if it is washed, I just
Okay,
wake up in the
I
middle
give
of the
you-
night
I
and
give
I'm
you
like,
one
oh, उसका
idea.
bottle wash है या नहीं? Because next week का time हो रहा है.
I give you
This
one
is-
idea.
This is new development in me, so I don't know.
Yeah. I give you one idea.
हाँ.
Purchase वो जो नहीं होता सैनिटाइज बॉटल सैनिटाइज पूरा
हाँ जी.
वो एक पूरा पैकेज मिलता है वो परचेज कर लो.
Exactly,
हाँ.
that is the thing. वो पूरा sterilization kit है ना, तो it takes
हाँ.
time.
Yeah,
तो
yeah.
इसीलिए मुझे हमेशा ये रहता है कि मैंने वो किया है कि नहीं किया है, किया है कि नहीं किया है. Always contemplating.
Snooty or snob?
I think everything wherever it requires.
Right. So your say about nepotism.
Exists.
It exists.
Yeah, and I feel it more in Canada. I don't know why. Yeah, at work, le lo. Yeah, because I lived in England, I
Yeah.
lived in Dubai, and I lived in Saudi. So, like, and I've been working, I've been in the setup of working cultures. So, what I feel is, यहाँ पे, like, how in back home we have references.
Yeah. और अच्छा मुझे लगता है कि बड़ा sophisticated है. मैं इसको 3 चीज़ों में categorize करती हूँ. This is my notions. When I was working in Middle East in Ministry of Health, right? So उसमें हम कहते थे वास्ता चलता है.
क्या बात है?
वास्ता
सही है.
in Arabic. Very sophisticated work. और उसमें पाकिस्तान हमारे उस एरिया में आ जाओ साउथ एशियन सिफारिश यहाँ पे बड़ा sophisticated word है reference.
Oh, so cute.
So I feel like I take nepotism like, you know.
Correct.
तो कहती है sophistication की इंतहा है यहाँ.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा you are very right. बिल्कुल आप सही कह रहे हो. Okay, so do your mind having any catastrophic thinking? Yes or no?
Catastrophic thinking, yes. Yes, like in a very funny way.
Which way?
Funny way, like, you know, sometimes I want to, ना किसी का मतलब, you know, I want to throttle someone. Someone I want to
Husband तो
नहीं,
बस सही है.
very petty stuff, like, you know, जब मेरा काम टाइम पे नहीं होता,
हाँ.
जब suddenly मेरा
know.
मीडिया इवेंट है and
Frustrate
bloggers
हो
be
जाते
like, यार sorry, we cannot come.
Yeah.
You know, like, what do I do now? Like these petty things, वो उतना ही है, but
Got
not
it.
something harmful, damn, like, वो ऐसा नहीं है यार. लाइफ में अभी इतना भी नहीं है.
Have you ever been in love before? Ever?
Like before marrying my husband? Oh, sorry.
मतलब ever?
Yeah, of course. I am in deeply, truly, madly. So he's
Achha.
the guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yes,
You got it.
alhamdulillah,
You got him.
That's what.
Achha.
I always prayed Allah that I should fall in love with the right guy that I marry.
Very nice.
So alhamdulillah.
Lucky you.
I played safe.
Yeah. Nice, right. Okay, so how would you like, are you helicopter parent? Like, do you believe in helicopter parenting?
I don't know yet. Honestly speaking, I'm still exploring and I'm watching videos, I'm watching people, I'm watching mums. Honestly, like because I'm myself know social media so much, I know the impact. I want to actually watch the real time mums. So I'm trying to develop a style for myself, and I don't know yet, honestly. So I think this is something which I'm yet to explore and.
You know what? Very sadly, I mean, few days ago, I heard 19-year-old girl. She died with over drug dose, and
Oh,
it's in South Asian Muslim family, and she was wearing hijab and everything. And I was like, first of all, I was shocked,
where
and
would she get drugs from?
I don't know. I mean, no, that was the reason. Then I asked what happened. I mean, it was kind of a depression, and it was a sort of helicopter parenting. The parents were really strict in terms
Oh,
of do hijab and everything. And then she
that's the
was
thing,
having a
Nishi.
depression, and then she started taking drugs. So ये हमारे कनाडा में I think parents को इस चीज़ को बड़ा मैं I would say to our viewers as well कि parents जितना भी हमें देख रहे हैं उन्हें थोड़ा सा ठीक है बच्चों को बहुत ढीला ना छोड़ें अपनी मॉरल वैल्यूज़ कल्चर्स के बारे में बताना चाहिए बट हेलीकॉप्टर पेरेंटिंग इज़ समथिंग लाइक बच्चे आजकल दे आई मीन वो भागना चाहते हैं उस चीज़ से मुझे ऐसा लगता है बट ये है कि आप एक बैलेंस क्रिएट करो
सही है.
बच्चों में जब तक दोस्ती यहाँ पर दोस्ती नहीं करोगे ना बच्चा आपसे चीज़ें छुपाएगा
But I think the way we grew up, I think our parents never did that to us, right?
Yes.
Everything, like I wore
Yeah.
hijab by myself.
Me too. I'm a
like,
very fortunate person,
yeah.
alhamdulillah. So, yeah.
I think अगर वो essence
They
नहीं
did
है,
helicopter parenting in terms of कि हाँ ठीक है, you have to study, but do whatever you want. I say my son, okay, you have to show me your result. You play games, you do
Correct.
everything, whatever you want, except don't cross your limits.
Okay.
But the thing is कि मुझे result चाहिए.
Honestly,
In the end of the day, he gives me result.
that is amazing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, I'm at a stage that my daughter is just turned 1, so
Yeah.
that is something which I
But
would
it works.
yet to.
It works. If
I
you
think
are
explore,
friend of
yeah.
your with your children, it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will take that from you because I think I'm too naive in that.
Yeah. No worries. Okay, we are running out of the time as well. So I would like to ask you very last question. So, do you think youth nowadays is after sugar mama and sugar daddy?
I don't know where is youth heading. I don't know what is youth doing. I don't know what is on the surface, what is behind the scenes. It is too complicated.
It is, and
Yeah.
I tell you guys.
And I think
हाँ.
अगर family उनको सब कुछ दे, they don't need anything. तो family वो balance create करे अपनी बच्चों के लिए
Right.
जहाँ पर they are getting everything. Freedom ले लो, speech of freedom ले लो, या फिर going to friends ले लो, या फिर वो culture ले लो where they can sit and watch whatever they want with their parents and find it decent. Like they should, I think that sentiments need to be developed in children wherein they can take right decisions.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so why is K-pop or K-drama industry is becoming more popular in our youth, even if they are not knowing the language? So what is your say about it?
I think it's the trend again, social media. So it's like जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. People are following in one crowd. The crowd is following one direction. So that direction has to be right, and that we need to take charge of.
So
I think.
don't you think कि वो वाकई एक अच्छा content create कर रहे हैं?
Well, it's debatable, right?
Right.
So I think again I need to read more about it. At this point of time, I think I cannot say right or wrong. I just need more information so that I can say something about it. I would say that.
We are
yeah.
going to end our podcast. So last thing, I would being as your healthcare worker. So let's talk about something about mental health nowadays,
Yes.
especially in youth. So you have only 1 minute. Just हमारे viewers ये जानना चाहेंगे कि अगर किसी को mental health issues हैं इस कनाडा में या youth में आ रहे हैं, what is the reason behind it?
I think it's because people are not speaking to each other. People should start talking. That's where when they talk, we can actually, sometimes you don't even know that it exists. But when they start speaking, they start opening up their issues. So वो platform देना चाहिए. People should take time out to sit and talk to each other, check on each other, check with your friends, check with your family. Take such initiatives. Like everyone is busy, I understand, but if you do this, it will come back to you in other ways. So for me, mental health is very, very important, and it's more than talking. It's about taking actioning, taking an action to resolve
Right.
that issue.
Right.
So I
Right.
think it's just like keep talking, people. Keep talking to your families. Keep talking to anyone. Make
Yeah.
some good friends. Like don't feel that you're alone.
Yeah.
I feel like, if you talk,
Perfect.
you'll find many people of same, facing same issues. So it's just that
Absolutely.
come out of your cocoon.
वो
That's
कहते
all
हैं
you
ना कि
need.
वो कहते हैं ना कि अगर आपके बच्चे का थोड़ा सा एकदम से मोड चेंज हो रहा है, स्लीपिंग मोड में जा रहा है, या वो चुप हो गया, या तो फाइंड आउट द रीजन
Correct.
बिहाइंड इट. उससे पूछें
आप
आप
खुद
ना
एक
सिर्फ उसको
वर्किंग
उसको
मम
छोड़
है,
दें.
लाइक यू आर डूइंग
हाँ.
सो मच, बट आपको पता चल जाता है कि आपका कौन सा बेबी लाइक
Of
कब
course.
क्या हो रहा है.
Yeah,
तो
yeah, yeah.
अगर आप उसको तब नहीं वो करोगे,
हाँ.
तो these things will happen. So
Exactly.
that's what I feel like, talking to your family, talking to just
Absolutely.
talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just talk and be relaxed. जो अपने अंदर का वो है ना, वो
Correct.
निकाल दे हुआ.
Correct.
And then that's it. Thank you so much, Saba, for coming in my podcast. And it was like pleasure having you here in Nishi Notions.
Same here. Thank you so much. I
Keep
hope you
watching.
guys enjoyed.
Yeah, for sure. Keep watching N6, Nishi Notions, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.